Saiyan Nation.
What's good, Saiyan Nation? It's Soliel, the new Saiyan generation Prince Arctic, aka the future Saiyakage, and today, my Saiyan elites, man. Today we are back on some more Shinobi Strikers news discussion videos, man. And today, man, I got a quick banger for you guys, man. I already know you guys are excited for season 5 pass like I am. I was so excited. I went on in ahead and deduced what characters we're going to be getting in season 5, man. I did a lot of brainstorming, researching. For some of you guys who came through the live streams, thank you guys. You guys helped me out a lot on brainstorming. I did additional research off of that live stream and did some more research off of other people's content. Shout out to Master Ted and all that other stuff from other people inside of the Shinobi Striker community. First off, before we get into all that, I want to do a quick disclaimer for those who are guessing and whatnot. There's been a lot of people that have been saying that we are going to get certain characters, that outfits and accessories are already in the game. There has not been, aside from the core characters, any character that has came into Shinobi Strikers with an outfit that's already in the game. So we can kind of deduce that that strategy is not going to change for Shinobi Strikers at this moment. All right, man, let's just hop into this joint, man, and we're gonna go ahead and let you guys know what characters we're gonna get from 1 through 5, all in order, attack wise, and I'm also gonna do some jutsu and ultimate predictions as well. So first up here, man, we got this attack character, and if you guys don't know, all these characters that are used inside this screen right here, man, are all characters that they've used in the past from the very beginning. All these characters are the attack, range, heal, yada 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 from, you know, the original trailers and stuff. So just mind you guys, this is what this is off of. All right, but this is what I deduced, man. A lot of people have already seen this, man. This character right here is the attack character, of course, man. And as you guys can see, man, he's actually doing the attack pose and everything from the start. And you guys can kind of see, like, he does have the goggles right here from the side of the outline. And you also can deduce as well that they have this overlay that's on this character. It does not move, it doesn't go anywhere. It's not any in no motion. It kind of acts as the goggles for Obito, so we can kind of guess that this is Obito. All right, everybody has been predicting that this is young Obito. Now remember what I said, young Obito's outfit, his goggles, has been in the game forever, and they've been in the game since almost day 1 when it comes to the goggles, and the outfits just came out not too long ago. So it's not gonna be young Obito. So who can it be? Of course, I am talking about Ten Tails Obito. Ten Tails Obito is going to be our very first character in Shinobi Strikers, man, for season 5, man. It was a little bit hard to figure out what possible jutsus Ten Tails Obito could have. However, he could have a lot. I'm paraphrasing when I'm saying these jutsus. All right, so the first jutsu that I predict that he's probably gonna have, all right, is going to be a Truth Seeker bullet. All right, now if you remember when he first activated the Ten Tails and absorbed the Ten Tails, he ended up taking Truth Seeker orb and putting a hole in his hand and actually grabbing the Hokage, blowing him up, and he also was able to grab with it and knock people's heads off, you know what I'm saying, doing this thug thizzle. The second ninjutsu would be the Truth Seeker Outer Paths chains. The Outer Path chains is actually like the chains that he used against the tailed beast to wrap them up and whatnot, but also he kind of used this with the Truth Seeker orb as well to grab up Naruto and Sasuke while they were in tailed beast and Susanoo, and he would actually slam them down into the ground, man. For Ten Tails Obito's alt, man, we have 6 Crimson Ray formation. All right, now this is when Obito launches the chakra rods into the ground and created a Crimson Ray formation barrier, the Ten Tails flower, and he used it, had the tail beast bomb, and he just blew the damn thing to smithereens. But luckily, you know what I'm saying, Naruto and his dad, they're quick thinking. The second character that we got going on here, of course, by far my fan favorite, and of course the homie got this one correct too, we're going to have Dowry. All right, like he said, bro, like the homie said, he's one of the first Raikage without the name A. All right, he has the Gale style, one of the very few people to actually be able to use black lightning, man. If that's not a legacy, like, in the words of Ted, I don't know what to tell you. And this is potentially the actual character of Dari, minus the pants, of course, but it could be the pants too, because they kind of have different pants from original Cloud's characters and whatnot. Why do I know that this right here is Dari? Is because number one, this fan that you guys see right here, this weapon. All right, now this weapon is the weapon that he took from the Gold and Silver brothers. Now you guys can tell that this is the exact fan. It has a curve in the middle of it. A lot of people might have thought, well, but this right here, you can see this curve, and the little edge right here does a little flip, just like you guys can see on the screen of this weapon, man. The Shichi Sekan. Of course, this weapon is more likely gonna go over to defense. You guys can tell the little edges right here, and then of course this is the little tag that comes from it, the circle part, and this is just a weapon piece of that. All right, let's just get into his jutsus and predict what he gonna have on his jutsus, man. Of course, he's gonna have laser circus, man. That's hands down a number one thing he got to have. Is laser circus. Second jutsu, he's going to have the water style water wall. Now remember, he used this jutsu up against Sasuke during the 5Kage summit with the water style water wall, and then he mixed that up with the lightning style emotion wave. All right, now this is probably going to be a two-part move, but I'm assuming that it would work for strikers, as you get knocked back with like a big ass water bullet style, majestic destroyer flame style move. People will probably get slowed because it's water, lowered defenses and whatnot, and then they will have bigger, even more damage, or they get hit with the lightning style emotion wave. That's what I can kind of see. The move will probably be two parts, similar to Imperial Wrath. His ultimate lightning style Black Panther or double Panther, depending on how Shinobi Striker developers want to go about it. But that is going to be Dowry, and of course, like I said, he on range, man. Now the next one, man, you guys can see this is a defensive character, right? But if you guys don't know, the defensive character from every single season have always had heat on Scythe, all right? But now as you guys can see, he actually has Double Moon, all right? This is the Double Moon weapon right here, the blue defensive scientific ninja tool. He has never had that weapon in his hand before. What could that possibly mean? Why would they give him this? And they haven't actually done this ever, you know what I'm saying? So you have to think of the subject of what this weapon's name is. The moon is very significant through the entire Naruto universe, all right? But the main thing is what I thought of, is what probably a lot of people may have thought as well, is yin and yang. Six Paths Madara? It's not Six Paths Madara. This one right here is actually Build Mode Naruto. And y'all thinking, what are you talking about? It's moon, it's yin and yang. It's the light side of the moon and the dark side of the moon. You're exactly right. It is not about Naruto. Of course, the legacy is about Kurama. He's always been yin and yang. And another example to support this is there's a light Kurama and a dark Kurama. Naruto had the light Kurama and Minato had the dark Kurama. Yin and yang. And like I said, you guys can see from here, this image right here, that you have the yin and the yang Kuramas. You see that? Baron mode is actually going to be on the heal type, man. And there's a reason for this, all right? Now, if you guys also notice, like I said, they're not gonna have Naruto on attack, heal, and a whole nother defensive slot as well. They're actually gonna put him back on the heal type. So my predictions as the jutsu, we're going to have to get Naruto a Rasengan, all right? So we're gonna go with the giant Rasengan. Now, I really couldn't find another jutsu to predict on, but I have to say these Kurama Aura Fist, this is what I'm gonna call it, or Kurama Aura, I don't know what to really call it. This seems like a very unique technique where Naruto, put Kurama's chakra in his hands and feet, and he was going ham. Now I can see them actually having this aura. Actually, when they hit people, he can gain life back. And then predictions for the ultimate, of course, you have to have Baron mode. All right, that's where you're gonna go ahead and get the full tails, cloak on you and whatnot, and that's simple as gonna work. It's probably gonna fill your life bar all the way up and slowly drain, maybe to a certain percentage, so you don't actually die. The more you hit your opponent, more than likely their health is also going to drain. All right, they're gonna have a drain effect from their health and whatnot. Don't know how fast it'll happen, but they'll probably have like a drain effect into it. The attacks will probably have some super armor, so you can actually get some hits in as well. Let's move on to the fourth character. There's a hint to who this character is actually going to be on. This character is actually going to be, you guessed it, 6 Paths Madara. But wait, how did you get 6 Paths Madara? All you guys gotta do is look at the right foot. The right foot, something is wrong with the right foot. It's like the right foot is just gone. It's disappeared. It's disintegrated. Madara's foot was never disintegrated. What are you talking about? On the contrary, Madara made somebody's foot disintegrate. Who could that be? Of course, I'm talking about Might Guy. If you look at it, Might Guy's right foot started to disintegrate before Naruto got there in time to stop Guy's demise, all right, from the 8 inner gates. So 6 Paths Madara is going to actually be on the defensive slot, man. Let's get into his jutsus. Madara's jutsus, he's going to have Gale Style, Fang of Light, all right? Now, if you don't remember that one, it's going to be a similar jutsu to Severing Wave. It's more likely going to be a faster jutsu, all right, because it deals with Gale Style. Pretty fast jutsu, gonna be dope, man. The next one we got is Sage Art, Shadow Style Thunder Blast, all right, aka Simpo Eton Reiha. All right, now this move, and I predict maybe both moves, but I think this one specifically is going to be similar to Boruto's move where he kind of uses it as a substitution. However, I think this move is actually going to use Limbo. Now, I thought Limbo would probably be a part of the substitution, but I was trying to figure out how could they possibly do Limbo. It may be a way that I just can't think of my own. You guys can tell me in the comments below, how would you do Limbo? Then 6 Paths Madara's ultimate is going to be Catastrophic Planetary Devastation. All right, that move is going to be freaking OD. It's going to rain down a lot of planetary devastations, similar to, like I said, the first Hokage's, but it's also going to probably be more of a one shot. It's going to have one big planetary, and it's probably going to have a lot of other shattering rocks and all kinds of other stuff on there, man. Now we have our final character here, our mystery character, something that we don't see at all. Now this character specifically doesn't have any tail, so this last one is more of a prediction character, whereas the other 4 I kind of deduce who we are getting. The final character has to be somebody from the Boruto generation, and I had to go back and see what character would actually be on point with the legacy and also a part of the Boruto generation. And the only character I can think of was Shinki, and Shinki is going to be a range type, man, and I'm going to tell you guys why he's going to be a ranged type. The past 3 DLCs has always had 5 characters in them, and so there was always one overlapping character type. And season 3 we had 2 defenses, seasons 4 we had 2 heals, so there's only 2 left to have, which was range and attack. So looking through jutsus that we've seen what Shinki has done, we can deduce that he's going to be a ranged type, and we know that Gaara is on defense, and Gaara was a long range type style fighter, and Gaara has taught Shinki how to use his Iron Sand, similar to the way that he uses his sand, and his whole entire clan has used, you know, long range type jutsus. So the only thing that he could be on is a range type, of course. If it's not defense, it's definitely range type. So I'll take a look and see what jutsus possibly Shinki can have. Now, one of the very first and favorite jutsus that I was hoping Gaara would have, it looks like Shinki is going to have, and that's going to be the Iron Sand Coffin. All right, now this joint he used up against Mitsuki, and he put him up into this long range attack, and he grabbed him up into a ball, and he was going to ball up his fist to actually crush him into the sand coffin. Of course, that didn't happen. Mitsuki hit that substitution button on him and got up out of there, right? Now, he also has this other jutsu, and it's called the Black Iron Fist, all right, where he launches 2 of Iron Fist joints to pop out to protect him, so he potentially can have some fists punching people from long range, maybe even grabbing people, maybe blocking. Maybe just potentially, maybe just one specific jutsu where they have in Shinobi Strikers, where you launch it, you grab somebody, throw them down. And for Shinki's ultimate, man, he's going to have the Iron Sand, Black Iron Wings, man. Now this could be a multiple jutsu. This could be one where you can just stand up, launch it, kind of similar to angelic wings and whatnot, and you could just be launching these feathers, these iron feathers at your opponent, and it may end up having a second move too as well, where you do a dive bomb with it and launch into it, or it possibly could just only be the feathers. Not entirely sure how the ultimate jutsu would work on that, but I can see a lot of potential for this character, man. What do you guys think about my deduction, guys? All right, what do you guys think, man? The roster to me is looking pretty good, man. I believe 100% that I am correct on this, man. If you guys don't know, man, check out my Kawaki videos and stuff. I was a very good prognosticator on there, and I did a ton of research on the character and whatnot, and I was virtually right about everything. So don't take my word for it, just take my work for it. You feel me? Quick breaking news, guys. Quick breaking news before we end the video. Stop right there. Urgent news right now. We got some scans. We got some scans for the next DLC character. Now, if you guys don't remember, I told you guys that we're going to be pushing this content out quick, man. And I told you guys too that the new DLC character was coming in the summertime. It's more likely going to be coming in June. And this right here confirms it is an official scan right now. Y'all can see an official scan of Madara. 6 paths Madara. I told y'all, don't be playing, man. I just got this news, man. I made this video the previous day before that I'm uploading this, man. And what can I tell y'all, man? This just came out just recently in the last couple of hours, man. And as y'all can see, man, we got some scans, man. Let's get into them, man. Let's see what they talking about real quick. We're gonna just go ahead and breeze through them real fast, and then we out of here. All right, guys, man, check out this first scan, man. As y'all can see, man, it looks like I was actually right and wrong at the same time, guys. I should have actually switched over. I should have kept my instinct and kept Madara on heal type, because Madara is actually a healer. Now, as you guys can see in this first scan, man, y'all see him, he's all up in the 6 paths, uniform and all that good stuff, man. Let's take a look right here into this first scan, man. Y'all can see, man, he does have the Simple Itenraiha, aka that stage art shadow style thunder blast. All right, so he does have that. That's what it looks like, man. And it looks like it's going to be a big wide range attack. And for the second jutsu, it looks like I was once again half right half wrong on this one, man. This actually looks like it's going to be limbo. It's going to look like, it looks like from what I see, kind of similar towards the limbo clones. It's going to be like a lot of limbo clones, and probably is going to have some kind of healing factor as well. This move may look like something similar to rotation. Somebody try to attack you, you can actually activate your limbo clones for a set amount of time, more than likely, and you can just knock, you know what I'm saying, your opponent around and whatnot and all that good stuff. So this may be something similar to like that, or even, you know, saying the Sharingan in the sense of Shinobi Striker moveset. All right, man, going down into these rewards, guys, like I said, these are not translated, by the way, so do not quote me too hard. I'm translating them on my own, but I am pretty decent on translating. As y'all know, I am still studying a little bit of Japanese. Obviously, right here, it looks like the first one is clearly going to be the Shinobi Master. That's going to be Madara right there. I can't tell what the second one is, but the third one is actually going to be Madara's outfit. You're actually going to get that really early. And the fourth and the fifth reward is going to be both of the jutsus, or possibly one jutsu and a weapon. More likely one jutsu and a weapon. All right. And then for number 6, we got another boost scroll. Number 7 and 8, it looks like we're going to get the ultimate, and I think we're going to go ahead and get Madara's staff as well. And like I said, we got another Shinobi boost right here. And then for number 10, it looks like we're going to get another Madara outfit. It looks like Madara's gonna have 2 outfits here, man. Like I said, man, I'm only translating as much as I possibly can. All right, man, on the second panel, man, we do got a lot to talk about here as well, man. Like I said, you guys can see, man, we are going to get for the ultimate, the Infinite Tsukuyomi. Unfortunately, I was wrong on that one, but that's okay. That's okay. The Infinite Tsukuyomi, I just didn't want to say the Infinite Tsukuyomi just because I didn't know or think they could even possibly put this in the game. But it looks like, you know, you're starting up the Infinite Tsukuyomi, and as you can see, you drop down to the second panel, you're going to get wrapped up into the tree now. So I'm thinking this is going to be a AoE type of move where you can wrap people up, and more than likely you're just going to drain all their health, potentially giving you and your team heals as well. So that is Motherboard, man. Now we can take a look down here at these panels at the bottom. It does look like this character right here is doing the Rasengan. And you move over to the second panel over here, it looks like it is a big ass explosion. So we might be potentially getting a bonus ultimate or a bonus jutsu, but this actually might be what I'm looking at is giant Rasengan. It doesn't, to me, it doesn't look like an ultimate. I mean, I think this is just going to be a normal jutsu, and it looks like it's probably just going to be either a massive or more than likely a giant Rasengan. All right. With that being said, I'm gonna end it here, guys. Man, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And man, we just had a surprise update, man. We can look forward to this character more than likely popping up in June, man. I'm gonna say that one more time. More likely having this character pop up in June. Mark my words, mark your calendars, guys. Stay tuned for some more Shinobi Striker content over here. It's the leader of the new Saiyan generation, Prince Arctic, signing up. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to show your Saiyan proud. That being said, stay strong, stay safe, and most importantly, y'all, stay prideful.
You display nothing but savagery.